What is up, my friends? Hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, Sarah, and this is SarPlans. For your viewing enjoyment today, we are going to set up our Erin Condren meal planner for ultimate meal planning success. Let's go. All right, so in my hands, I have the graciously gifted from the EC amazing team of Tori and Sam, the meal planner that was just released. It is in the sexy color blends, and as you can see, I have the ever so sexy wellness log to complement it nicely. Now, the wellness we are going to get into in a few videos from now, but I wanted you to see just a little progression here because there are so many versions of these, and at the end of the day, any of them will work, okay? And honestly, even if it's not an EC product, it's going to work. And my main thing here is, although I am showing you these and I use them and I rock them, I want you to use what works for you. So my friends, if it happens to be a piece of paper that works throughout the day, if it happens to be simply a notebook, or maybe a monthly planner, I don't give what I lovingly want to refer to as a rat's ass what you use, because I want you to use something that is going to lead you down the path of success. So, real quick, just a couple I have here, okay? This is the one that I was currently using, and I am going to jump into this one because I can't lie, I just want them to match. Yep, that's right. I also recently purchased this one because I love the beauty of the artwork and all of the watercolorness of this cover. Passion and purpose give you progress. If you are a quote girl, which I am, this is one for you. And I'm going to be giving away a meal planner and one of these wellness logs to one of my viewers shortly. So stick around for that stuff, all right? But let's get this out of the way so we can focus on the meal planner itself. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do today is set this bad boy up. I wanna make all good use of it right out of the gate, okay? We're not messing around. We are here to use this meal planner from day one to its absolute fullest. So let's open this bad boy up and let's put our name in here. What do you say? What do we got? What do we got? We don't have any purple. We have some light teal. Why don't we go with this one? Here we go. We'll add a little more to that when it's done drying, but week one, guys. All right, so basically, this is the way this goes. These are the pages. You're gonna have a frickin' 52 of them or whatever there is, not 52. It's like half a year. It's like 6 months you can go through. And we have our breakfast, lunch, and dinners, okay, from Sunday all the way to Saturday. EC, if you're listening, start this sucker on Monday. It's making me crazy. But anyway, that's a whole nother show. We have our shopping list, a section for the date. We have little dots as in the checklist form because we are going to check them off when we buy them. If you're in the store, bring this, and cross it off your list. If you are at home, like I shop from home most of the time, I put everything on here, and when it goes into the cart, I give it a little X. Now, as far as meal prep strategy, this one can be hit or miss for me. Sometimes I need the whole entire page, or sometimes I know I'm not gonna use this, so I actually put down here non-food items. If I know I need laundry detergent, fabric softener, dish tabs, paper towels, toilet paper, that kind of stuff, that's where this goes because I don't know, I have a mental block here when it comes to that kind of stuff. And I also, knowing I need it the next week, I will jot it down in weeks to come. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is meal plan. Real quick, to show you exactly how I like to get this done. So, I did that because it's September, okay? September is purple in the EC world, and well, I have that flowing through my veins, and so I put a little purple in there so I can easily just look and see what month that is. So we're going to be meal planning for the 19th to the 26th. I don't know why that was so hard for me. All right, let's go. Beautiful. All right, guys, so I have a little bit of a different strategy. You can plan out your breakfasts and lunches. That's completely fine because this is a blank canvas for you to do whatever you want to. In this, because this is my shopping list and this is for my family, okay? I stress that. This is for my family. This is for me. So I will have a whole different agenda in here. When we meal plan here, this looks completely different. You will not see waffles, bagels, eggs, cinnamon. That's not how that will roll. You won't see cold cut SpaghettiOs, ramen. Nope. I make my meals here. So that's why this looks like this. What I need to do is make sure that these are all available for the 500 people in my household to have something for lunch all the time. That's it. Lunch at times is 3 o'clock in the afternoon when they get home from school. They're just ridiculous. They just eat all the time, all the things. What I plan out traditionally is this part, okay? So that's what you will see. Me, I will take this right here and that list will start to be built right here. Over here, I will list the things that I know that we need. So, you're gonna love this. I love to do this. Now, ta-da. So as I go through, these are the things I know. I've color-coded them with the meals. Why? Because I need to make sure that these things are available, that I get them, or I have a problem with one of these meals and I have to go elsewhere. Recently, Walmart has not had half of the things I need and I'm getting tired of it. So I might go to ShopRite, and if you are an avid shopper, you know one time you go to Walmart and then you go to ShopRite or your local grocery store and they don't have the same thing. So yeah, stresses me out to go to different stores, but it might need to happen. So I know that we just got coffee, but my husband will need a few things. I know the kids will need snacks. Beautiful. Done. So as far as my meal prep strategy, I don't really have one this week because this is nice and easy. I am very strategic when I make my meals because Sunday we will be at softball half the day. So when I come home, I can just throw this on the grill, and I will probably have made this the day before. Next, pot roast. I get to put this in the crock pot, and even though I'm home from work and in the evening, I still don't want to have to do anything. Pot roast will provide us with leftovers for the next day, and then I work and teach 3 classes this day. I don't want to do anything. Not one damn thing when I get home. Ham and pea pasta, super, super easy. I can make that and leave it on the stove for them to eat at their leisure. And then I am home on Thursdays, so I can tend to some steaks. I can marinate them and do whatever potato my family might like. Friday, I am also home. We will either order pizza or I will make it. Sometimes they want me to make it because it's just more fun that way. Saturday is up in the air, but I'm not planning for anything because we can have leftovers. We can have leftover pizza. There's always grilled steak, so we can have steak salads. Or we can just say screw it all and go and eat somewhere, which is really what I prefer. Don't tell anybody. So as this potentially, I don't know why I said it like that, evolves, we could make some changes. But if not, this here is always open for me to deal with at a later time. Now, if I wanted to, now that I've just gone over that meal prep strategy, I need to make a salad. Perfect. Monday is an early prep situation. Leftovers need nothing. Ham and pea pasta needs nothing. The grilled steak. So on Thursday or Wednesday evening, marinade, marinade for steak. Let sit. Let's let it sit. So stupid. Really nice reaction though. That was hot. All right. And for pizza, Friday, in or out. I don't know why I slashed it. In, out, I was gonna say. So there we go. That's my meal prep strategy for the family. Okay, that's all there is. Monday, meal prep, my food. Okay, there we go. So in our next video, maybe the next one, I will show you how I prep for me while basing it off of some of this. I don't want to work too freaking hard for 2 meal plans, all right? And that's not the easiest thing. So I'll show you again how to do that. But right now we're setting this up. So our meal prep, meal plan, our setup is, this is how we set up. This is how I set up this day. And we're gonna strip a whole chunka, and hit the back of this. All right, so here's the deal. These pages are dinner party meal plans. Awesome, great. I'm going to show you in my previous meal planners, I have used these, and actually I don't know if I was able to. Christmas brunch, I think I started to like copy it in there just to show you guys, but yeah, that's definitely not the one. I did use these. I had Christmas brunch, I had Easter, a barbecue, a birthday, all of that kind of stuff in here for the things that my family likes. They're nice because you can see what you had for the party before. You can see what everybody liked. You can see the kind of appetizers you use, the kind of drinks everybody liked. So it's nice to have, to reference back to. But it's also awesome to have while you're planning that party. So for what's upcoming, we did birthday party. That was nice and easy. But like maybe we'll do a Thanksgiving. So I would jot down my drinks. What do people want? I need to have a BYO. I need for me to have club soda. Appetizers. who's bringing what. List them. Listing them and seeing them gives you that visualization that if you need something else for them, you need extra toothpicks, you need cocktail napkins, you need a different serving tray. It's just really, really awesome to see it all laid out so you know what you need. Side dishes, desserts. And this really was my favorite part of it because you and I both know that after 15 text messages later, potentially a group chat that has spanned, 3 weeks of time, scrolling back to see what somebody is bringing or having to ask them again is annoying. You know it and I know it. So if you do utilize this and you write it down right away, all you have to do is reference right here. You can just seem very professional and go back and be like, okay, just confirming that you're bringing XYZ. Did you need me to provide anything for you for that? Yeah, looking like a true freaking hostess with the mostest there. So here, your shopping list, as things come up with your party plans, you can add things because Lord knows, we may be planning a party 3 weeks out and have some ideas in the beginning, but things evolve. You and I both know it. And to have that constant ever running list is perfect. Now, we're gonna drop these to the side because this is just a different idea here, okay? So your cooking schedule, I know and you know that there is, especially on big holidays, there are things that need to get done first, and not all of us have more than one oven. So you need to strategize. So this really should say cooking strategy. I know that if I put my, dessert in first, is it a warm dessert? It might not need to be cooked later. I can put it in and then warm it later. I know that my sides, I might be able to cook 3 of them at the same time. I know my turkey has to take a certain amount of time, but can I get some appetizers done? Can I meal prep some of the ingredients the day before? If some of my items have bacon in them, does it need to be cooked right then? Or can I cook that bacon the day before and have it, as an ingredient? So that's where your cooking schedule, and like I said, it should say strategy. That's where that comes into play. And I have used this section and it has not failed me yet. It has truly put me in a great place because when you are hosting a party, it gets chaotic. People are texting you and they want to know all kinds of things the day of. And you're like, for real? I'm busy. Now let's turn the page and act like we did not just do that. Okay? So say you're not the hostess. Say you don't do stuff like that. It is so easy to take this, white this out, and make this section just some of your favorite lunches. You like to have grilled cheese with tomato soup, put it in here. You like to have, cold cuts, or you do a certain kind of thing, put it in here. You can use these for whatever you want. Healthy breakfast ideas and a shopping list. Dinners that are a little more complicated and you know that you have a whole, what if you have some friends over and you like to meal plan a certain way? That's the way we're gonna go with this. That's it, that's all. Now, as we skip past these, there are a bunch of them. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 5, okay? Cool, I think so. Here's the price tracker. I need you to know that I don't use this. I don't. I never have, I won't, I just am not built that way. So, what I like to do here, and this is a fact right now, check it out. Nope. We don't have any, no, none of that noise here, okay? Sorry for you, not my jam. Here's the other thing I like to do because I like to make it pretty and, well, it's not going to be if I don't cover this up. So I'm just going to give a little color to it so that it doesn't scream white when I put this washi tape over top. But this is my jam. I just want to cover it. I don't need it. I don't want to see it. I don't care. Okay, so what I like to do here is list my favorite meals, okay? Why? All right, so this is where I list my favorite meals. You wanna know why? Here, this is why. Because by listing all of these recipes here, I can absolutely, when I'm struggling trying to make a freaking meal plan, I can just reference back and get some ideas. Instead of scouring the internet or making my life more difficult trying to find a new recipe when I'm just not in that kind of mindset, because I think we all know sometimes a new recipe really takes a lot out of you, especially if you have a family who may not be so pleased with it. But anyway, these are things that we have made that we like, that are go-tos for us. With, you know, a family of freaking 7, you gotta have some things that please everybody. So these are things that I make on the stove or in the oven. Here are some crock pot things that we like, that are tried and true and are go-tos on the grill. So that's what I use this section for, and it truly does come in handy laying in bed. And I do this. I lay in bed, I meal plan. I lay in bed, I grocery shop, because I do the, you know, Walmart from home or the pickup, because that's easier for me. And it also keeps me in my budget. Yep, I'm not enticed to buy crazy new things or things that I wouldn't necessarily have bought if I was at home. You dig? All right, so this section is also extremely helpful. So the difference here is that I'm going to use it for exactly what it says, the recipe log. Now, I think in this one, I used it more. There we go. We have 1, 2, there we go. So this is my sloppy joe recipe, okay? So I'm gonna put that in here. Not necessarily the whole recipe. I don't have to have that. The most important part for this is to have the ingredients. So that's all I need in here to make sure when I want to make the sloppy joes that I don't have to, bear with me, get out of bed to find the darn recipe. So many of these recipes, I know exactly what I need, but when I have to make a sauce and everything like that, I may skip something. There's another one. It's my Tuscan chicken. That one's my favorite. And there's a couple dicey things that I'm not always sure that I have. So that's what we do. We put this in here too. Check it out. So I could go on and on. Honestly, this is the deal. Okay, I'm gonna put my 4 cheese. Ham and pea pasta. Let's see, what else is a little dicey in here? Chipotle ranch chicken pasta. These are crowd favorites that they just absolutely love it. Beef stew, pasta meatballs, lasagna, carbonara, beef barley soup. I'll put there stuffed peppers. So I think you guys get the gist of what I'm doing here. You can put the recipe in here. The only reason that I stopped putting the full-on recipe in was because this thing, it only lasts for 6 months. So I got tired of writing everything in there. This isn't something, sometimes it's in the kitchen, a lot of times it's just in either next to my bed or in my planner. So it's not always in the kitchen. If you want to, keeping that nicey nice, I mean, go for it. I wish, honestly, that EC came out with a recipe book of this size. Yes, that would be terribly convenient, wouldn't it? So you can put desserts in here that you like, anything. We also have our conversion chart, which I have referenced a time or two, believe it or not. So that's not a bad thing. This part is pretty cool. This one is probably my favorite. This is what I've referenced a time or two because like I didn't have a 9x5 loaf pan, so I had to figure some stuff out, and that's that. Now back here, guys, right now I have these stickers. I always just like stack them from planner to planner. I want to use them this time, but I think I'm going to use them in my wellness planner and not necessarily my meal planner. The other thing is I have had recipes that I have printed out and I stuck back here. That's always a huge thing. If you don't feel like writing it, print it out and just keep the ingredient part or keep the whole recipe right here in this nifty little pocket because, I mean, it's handy as all get out. You can keep the recipe there, or if you are shopping and you want to keep your receipts back here so you know how much you spent. That's also something that I do a lot is I will put my total for the week here just to see and think about it. Here's one huge benefit that I love about this. If I'm laying in bed and I don't know if I bought something recently, I literally can turn back time. Like in this one, this is my old one. So look, so let's say I wasn't sure if I needed creamer. I was like, I don't know. Did I buy it? Did I get it last week? I don't know. Did I get it the week before? No, we probably need it. See what I mean? I can see, like, my kids are telling me they're tired of tacos. Well, maybe that's because we had it a bunch of weeks in a row. You know what I mean? So that's a real thing. I also do like to add the date here so that I know where we're at. Believe it or not, it has come in handy before, especially with the wellness planner not kind of driving. All right, guys, so that is how I set up my meal planner to work the absolute best for me. These are the things that work, that I love, and that I totally, I don't know, have had success with because I've been using this. This is like my third one, maybe four, okay? And I have used the whole damn thing. You know what I mean? Oh, well, I know you saw some blank pages there, but that was this. And it's kind of COVID time, so I couldn't use it because we weren't having parties. If I could find my other one, I wish I could show you. But actually, I did show you at some point. I was doing the keto. There we go. I had broken it down to like keto breakfasts, keto lunches, keto dinners. And then the next one I had done like all ingredients that you might need. So if you're, doing some sort of, not diet, but some sort of like way of eating, way of maintaining your nutrition, you don't have to use this page for this. Find one in the back and use it for what you need it for, and use these pages. If you're not going to use it for a dinner party meal, make it work for you. White out the headers and make it work for you. That's my best advice. All right, guys, so thank you for hanging out with me while I set up my meal planner. I will link this below. I used some mild liners here, and anything else that you wonder about, I will link it. And if it's not linked, you just ask me and I will give you a link. All the links that you find in my comment section down below are affiliate links, and I am always so grateful and thankful for you to use them because it allows me to purchase some things to review, purchase some things to show you how to use, all of that good stuff, and keeps me up and running. And I am ever so grateful, honestly, to you guys for your support, and grateful. So make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe because, that's what we like. Subscribers, followers, liking it. Leave me some comments. And if there's something specific you want to see from me, let me know. This is just one video in the series of wellness and meal planning and tips and tricks to hopefully help you with meal planning and getting healthy and working on your fitness. So guys, have a great freaking day. You are absolutely amazing. I appreciate you greatly. Make good choices. Be good people. Peace.